Okay, the letter ta, this letter right here at the beginning of the word looks like that. Now remember, Arabic is from right to left instead of left to right as English. Letter ta, you have to know this is how the letter is written at the end, and it's the same letter, ta. It is a continued letter. We already have the alif, the noon, we have the alif, the lam, we have the ra, which is a cut-off letter, as we talked about in the prior class. Now the letter jim. If you know how to write the jim as it's cutting off and continued, then you know how to write the ha and the kha, which is just the difference of that system. So the jim at the beginning of the word looks like that. In the middle of the word, the jim looks like this. At the end of the word, the jim looks like that. Right. Now, the next letter is this guy here, the two dots on the bottom, which is a ya. Ya. This letter at the beginning, two dots on the bottom, in the middle, like that, and at the end, yeah, it would look like so. So this is the sentence up here. We took all of the continued letters and we gave clear, well, we hope it's clear and clearer than what it was prior to this exercise. That's a sentence on the top. Now we're going to go to some of the words on the next page, right here. Actually, the first letter, well, we went through all these letters yesterday on the prior video. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the smallest words, as we said yesterday, and we're going to start putting the haraka on them. We're going to start putting the vowels and the symbols on top of them so they could be clearer. And understand, again, when we put vowels on these words, we actually have to read them in order. Some students, they want to be a little difficult sometimes, and they decide to just take whatever sounds they see there and just throw them in there and say that's the word. You have to go in order. So this word has three letters: lam, lam, and ha. So if it has three letters, we're going to take three vowels. We're going to take a kasra, put it on the first, underneath the first lam. The second lam, we're going to put a fatha on top of it. And the third lam, in the third letter, we're going to put a kasra below it. Pen doesn't want to work. So lam kasra li, lam shadda fatha la. You put the two sounds together. Lillah, ha kasra hi, lillahi. This is a ra, you give it fatha, ra fatha ra. This is a ba shadda kasra, you're going to give it kasra. Rabbi. So we're just going to, again, try and do some of the more easier words, two-letter words in this. Lillahi, two-letter words. Rabbi. Waw fatha is a word of its own. Wa, easy. Let's see. Let's do this one. This is a ghain. So ghain fatha gha. Ya, sukun ay. You put it together. Ghay. Ra kasra ri. Ghayri. And each word, you want to say it as fast as possible, no matter how long or small it is, because when reading Quran, you take a number of words and you say them together. You don't just take, one sound and then another sound and then you've chopped up the word. So that's the reason behind that. Now if we come down here, we get wa fatha wa. This is going to be a lam. This is a lam fatha, and this is a alif stretching it. Wala. So we're talking about some stretching rules here. Then if we come to this word, it has 3 letters: ya, waw, and mim. Ya fatha ya, waw sukun aw. So we put 2 sounds together, yaw. This is a mim kasra, mi, yawmi. That's how you write it. Now we come to a word like this one. This is a noon. So we give it fatha, noon fatha na. This is an ayn, as we talked about before. Give it a sukun, na. This is a ba, give it dhamma, na, bu. Dal dhamma, du. Na, budu. Na, budu. Rabbi. Lillahi. If you come here, we have to learn how to spell read in our brains before we even say. But if it's, you're just getting starting off, spell read it out loud. See how much sense it makes. So here, if we get hamza kasra, alif, i, ya shadda fatha, ya. We put it together. There's an alif stretching the sound. Iya. This is a kaf fatha. Iyaka. This is also going to be iyaka. If you come here, this is a mim. Mim fatha. Alif is stretching it because again we talked about the stretchings up here. This one alif is stretching it. Ma. This is lam kasra. Li. Mali. Kaf kasra. Ki. Maliki. So we've done this. Now let's try and do this one. This is going to be a little different. This is a hamza wasl as we talked about it yesterday. It's not readable. It has different roles when it comes to how to read it. For now, we're going to say that this guy is going to have a kasra. Why? Because this guy is going to have a kasra and this one has a sukun. When this has a sukun, this has kasra, you take the kasra, you put it here. So here we'd say, dal kasra, di, noon fatha alif stretching it, na, ihdina. If we read a word such as this one, very good word to work with. This is an ayn fatha a, lam fatha la, a, la, ya sukun ay, alay, ha kasra hi, alayhi, mim sukun am, alayhim. If I come and I do this word, it will have an alif. It has a hamza, fatha a, nun sukun an, ayn fatha a, an'a, mim sukun am, an'am, ta fatha ta, an'amta. So this is what we have for all the words that are non-qamariya or shamsiya. It's not a moon or sun word. It's going to be neither, and all of the words for the Surah Al-Fatiha are going to be here that are neither qamariya or shamsiya. So here we have nun fatha na, sin sukun as, nas, ta fatha ta, nasta, ayn kasra, I, but you got to stretch it because we talked about the letters that stretch, alif, waw, ya. So this guy, the ya is here to stretch the ayn kasra, I, nasta'i, nun dhamma nu, nasta'inu. So let's go over the easy words that are not qamariya shamsiya. Lillahi, Rabbi, Maliki, Yawmi, Iyaka, Na'budu, wa Iyaka, Nasta'in, Ihdina. Here we did not do Sad kasra sui. This is Ra. You give it a fatha. There's an alif to stretch it. صراط طا فتحة طا صراط صراط أنعمت أنعمت عليهم عليهم غير غير ولا ولا. Now, we move over to the words on the Qamariya, Shamsiya, moon versus sun words. Here we have, let's do the Qamariya words first. Qamariya sound is the easiest sound. This is moon sound. Okay. Usually they teach the moon letters versus the sun letters, and then you have to memorize, and they're half and half, and you have to memorize. Here we just have a formula. We talked about it yesterday. So the Qamariya sound, moon sound, is always al. It's the easiest one. Al. Before any Qamariya word, remember al. And the formula is alif wasl lam sukun. It translates to being al. So if you have al, ha fatha, ha, al ha, mim sukun, ham or alham, dal dhamma du, alhamdu. Here we have al, ayn fatha, alif stretching it, alif saghira, al-a, lam fatha la, al-ala, mim kasra, ya stretching it, this is ya underneath, mi, al-alami, nun fatha na, al-alamina. Here again we have al, because we have alif wasl lam sukun, then we have a mim dhamma, al-mu, sin sukun as, al-mus, ta fatha ta, al-musta, qaf kasra, ya stretching it, qi, al-mustaqi, mim kasra mi, al-mustaqimi. Again we have al, mim fatha ma, al-ma, ghain sukun agh, al-magh, dad dhamma, wow is going to be stretching, because wow stretches, bu, ba kasra bi, al-maghbubi. So this is the easiest part for the Qamariya. Inshallah, we will adjourn this session. Inshallah, when we continue next time, we will go into the Shamsiya. Again, this crash course, or last year was crash course. This is, again, exercising pre-Ramadan exercises, Quranic reading in unity. Inshallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us a blessed Ramadan. May He bestow upon us the rewards of the Ramadan, all the Ramadans before it and all the Ramadans after it, as He sees best suited and fitted for us in this life as well as in the hereafter. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.